Today I'm watching Angel season 3 episode 11. In the previous episode we saw, Angel is in dad mode. He's got this new baby. They named him Connor, this, baby boy, and they're trying to figure out how do they, baby proof the hotel, and vampires, biker gangs, demons, everything is coming after Connor. Wolfram and Hart, Holtz, everybody is trying to get this baby. So Angel is trying to protect him as much as possible. They find out that Wolfram and Hart are watching them and, set up this ruse to convince Wolfram and Hart, to follow them into a trap, basically. And, Angel throws the teddy bear with an explosive on it. And it was a very interesting episode because the audience is believing, what Wolfram and Hart are believing, that Angel's, going out on his own and won't let anybody even hold the baby. And it's only because, Lorne has moved in because karaoke bar is now destroyed again, and he figures out that they're being watched. Both the baby and Angel are part of this prophecy that's bringing around, the end of times, basically, and we don't know if Connor's involvement in that is good or bad or what that means. He wasn't even supposed to be born according to, the prophecy. Holtz was supposed to kill Angel and the baby, but he didn't know that Darla was pregnant. Darla passed away, she unalived herself to save the baby. We saw Holtz, building this army of vampire slayers, basically, as he's trying to recruit people who have, connections and who've lost people to vampires. So I'm very worried to see where that's going to go. We know Holtz can't take Angel on his own, like he's a human. And yes, he's killed vampires before, but Angel is a lot stronger and, would be able to defeat him. And Holtz poisoned the other demons he was using as kind of henchmen. So yeah, I'm very worried to see where that's going to go. I definitely never would have expected this baby storyline for a vampire. So yeah, it's definitely been an interesting season, but I'm really enjoying the series so far. So thank you so much for sharing and this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for TV shows you think I should watch, please comment below. And if you want to have a say in what movies or TV shows I watch, be sure to join Patreon. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content.
This is for you! Wow. That was just... wow.
Is she practicing like her awards acceptance speech?
Not that I'll ever use it, of course. Unless you start handing out awards for best slime and grime.
We haven't seen Cordelia pursue her acting in a little while. I wonder if she's given up or...
Hey, Gunn. Don't you look sterile?
A couple more hours sniffing that industrial cleanser, I think I might be.
Oh, no.
Wes back yet?
Nope, he's still at the store picking up some more extra strength ick remover.
Always good to keep that in stock, especially in this line of business. Oh.
I'll go wash my hands, but when I get back, I get first dibs on baby snuggles.
Don't forget to get under your fingernails. Does she know?
I'm sure she knows.
Where is she?
Oh, she's still taking this medication for the visions. Oh.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
It's her birthday? We haven't had a Cordy birthday episode before. Oh, that's so cute. What a fun cake also.
Yeah.
Did you make a wish? I sure did. Jude Law was a little busy, huh?
For you. Well, I guess you won't be wanting the presents.
Oh, wanting presents.
Some things never change, Here we go. Oh, yay.
I got you a little something.
Angel got her a special gift. Okay.
Hey, who's more important than...
You have to forgive the wrapping.
Some of us seem to have fostered a strange addiction to Scotch tape.
It's 3 pieces. That's all you need.
Pieces. Oh. Take the baby.
You're choosing birthday gifts over my kid?
Take the baby.
Oh no. Oh, vision. Oh no. Oh no.
It's a teenager. A girl. She's...
Oh, into the weapons cabinet. Oh my god.
Is she alright?
Was she knocked out? What happened?
You guys... I'll be okay.
Oh, she's like an out-of-body experience? What's going on? Oh my god, on her birthday? Come on! She can't be dead. We can't do this, right? She's just knocked out and she'll figure it out.
Come on, Cordy, wake up. It's all over. Come back to us.
I haven't gone anywhere, Angel.
Please, wake up.
Oh my gosh. She can't be dead. Yeah, we're not doing this.
But if I'm not dead, then...
She's just in some sort of trance or a coma.
Like hell I am.
Come on, let's get her over to the couch.
Cord is like, over my dead body.
I get it. This is some kind of bizarre birthday present you guys cooked up.
No, I'm afraid this seems to be real. Yeah, she's like in a coma.
Middle of Reseda. It feels like we have some time here, but
complex instrument.
you can't hear me at all, can you?
Oh, nope, not even a little bit. Oh, man. Write it down. I don't know, something. Can Lauren see her?
God, you can hear me, right? Because if there's some weird otherworldly thing going on, you'd still be able to...
Walks right through her. Dang it, he was our only hope.
No. Hey, if Cordelia's taking a drug this powerful in secret, the visions are probably doing a lot more damage than she lets on.
Oh, yeah, she tries to be tough, but obviously there's things going on.
Fred, go to Cordy's place.
No! Bad idea. Bad idea.
See if she's been hiding anything that could tell us what's wrong with her.
Oh, no, this is not what she wants at all. She wants her secrets.
Nobody cared that there was a girl in Reseda that is about to be fed to a no-eyed, three-mouthed monster?
Why are there always multiples of such orifices?
Hello?
Cue the creepy whispers. What do we got going on here?
A message. I'll leave a message.
Yeah, except you're invisible. Frick! Can't even eat your own cake now on your birthday! Oh, Dennis!
Phantom Dennis was expecting the birthday.
Oh, so sweet, ghost.
But I'm Fred. It's nice to meet you.
Fred, you are so cool.
She just instantly accepts the ghost roommate situation.
Do ghosts sit down?
Wesley. Wesley! What?
Dennis is gonna be so concerned. He doesn't want another ghost roommate.
Come on, you telling me you never hid anything in your underwear drawer?
I don't know. I mean, for 5 years I didn't even have it.
Not the answer I think he was looking for, but...
You really piss me off, you know that.
He's like, how dare you?
MRIs and CAT scans, it's been going on for over a year. Why couldn't you let me in? I could have helped you.
Yeah, she was worried though with the visions, like that's, you know, how they work together.
You're furious? I get body jacked on my birthday, and you're the one that's furious?
Yeah, birthday episodes in this universe and Buffy are notoriously bad.
Last time I tried this, I got blown across the room.
Oh God, please let this work.
Oh, and yeah, reverse connect through the powers that be to see what's going on.
What? Cordelia's not in there. She's just gone.
I'm standing right in front of you.
That must be so frustrating. Yeah, and I like the way that they're filming it. It's so interesting. They would have had to do, you know, scenes twice. Oh.
This isn't gonna happen.
Or use like clever angles to hide them.
Not to mention dangerous area. But this is a bit much to ask.
I'm not asking.
Yeah, Angel's not about to lose Cordelia, so figure this out, man. Why wouldn't she do it to her own body? Why would she do it to Angel's body? That doesn't make any sense. Her own body's right there. That would solve the problem. No?
Tell me something. Something really important.
Yes, and...
It's weird.
You won't remember. Of course you don't remember your dreams.
Fred studied Cody's latest CAT scans. The news isn't good. The tests show widespread neuroelectrical deterioration.
Oh, no. What? No. No, we're not doing this.
I'm still working on the mystical aspect, trance states, astral projection, spiritual possession, but so
The
far...
visions are literally killing her? Come on. Oh no, cue the dark, scary shadows. Oh, no, 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 that's not good. What is this? Oh my god, I feel like we've seen this demon before.
Hey.
Skip? It's Skip, isn't it? Oh, just remembering what Skip does.
You're Cordelia Chase, right? Sorry it took me so long. This you?
Isn't he the one who guards, you know, prisoners in the horrible, horrible pits of hell? Why is he here for Cordelia?
You know, straighten the nose, lose the gray. Sort of a self-esteem kind of thing. You're pretty confident, aren't you?
Because she looks exactly the same.
How did we not know? Oh, for the love of God, somebody get me a sea breeze. I can't really talk about it.
His horns!
All kidding aside, this isn't something to be taken lightly. Only a champion can deal with the conduit.
And he's a champion, apparently.
Knocked me out of my body and sent me to a mall.
Actually, this is more of a construct of a mall. You know, like in the Matrix.
This is all a simulation. Take the red pill or the blue pill.
Why did you bring me here?
To give you a choice, but we'll get to that later. Right now, there's something I want you to see.
Oh, no.
Oh my god. Doyle.
Flashbacks. And the kiss. Yeah, when she gets the powers.
But I thought the powers that be knew everything.
Life and death, that sort of thing, they got a handle on.
They just figured it out this whole time that she's had visions.
Had him well nigh on a year. And a hellish year it was too. Town fathers called me a witch, wanting to burn me at the stake.
Yeah, that checks out, that checks out. Yeah, they'll do that.
No, miss. They didn't have to. Last vision I had blew out the back of my skull.
I can only imagine that's horrible and graphic. Yep, that's a lot. That's a lot to look at.
He won't steer you wrong this one.
Oh, get out of here. Really, get out.
I love his dry wit.
You okay?
No, show someone with the brains blown out the back of their heads. No one would be okay. And if she thinks that's gonna happen to her, that was only after 1 year. She's working on 2 now.
Come for what? Answers not to be had. Death is certain. Death.
They always love their ominous messages, don't they?
They're killing her. I want the powers to take them back.
What's Cordelia gonna do without the visions? She's so protective of them. Ugh.
Suffering. Does it know suffering?
Ooh!
Hey, I remember that night.
You'd been in LA a few months, things have been kind of lean, and who should you run into?
Oh, this is when she met Angel at the party, yes.
Flanks you, drew you off sides. What would happen then?
I'd, score a touchdown.
Sports!
Are you saying I was meant to be an actress?
No. I'm saying you're meant to be an incredibly famous and wealthy actress.
Wow, wow, wow. And she met Angel instead of this other guy, and, you know, her path changed.
No monsters, no visions, no dying. Well, not for a long time, anyway.
But then no Angel, exactly. Yeah, she would have to choose between Angel and a career as an actress.
You will lie there, unable to move, unable to speak, until the next vision hits you, and then you will die.
Oh my god, that's so horrible. No.
He needs me.
Let's go in here.
He's like, I'm trying to tell you, if you go back, it's game over. And obviously Cordelia is only focused on saving this girl.
It is afraid.
I'm more afraid of her dying than she is.
Oh, yeah, Angel doesn't want to lose her.
I'm gonna make you a star.
And now.
Yeah, we still haven't, like, the acting career, you know, didn't really pan out, but it's interesting that we get to explore it in this sequence. Aww.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Cordy, she's got her own show. I'm really enjoying this episode so far, and I'm so excited that we get to see this, you know, version. It's terrifying that it's happening while she's in, like, a coma, but... Oh, it's interesting to think of where Cordelia's life could have gone, yeah, if she hadn't met Angel that night.
Do you ever get that nagging feeling that you're supposed to be somewhere doing something, but you can't remember what?
No, I'm highly organized. That's why you pay me pretty well.
Hypo something? Hypothermia?
Josh, let's get a large tub of ice water in Miss Chase's dressing room pronto.
No, that's not it.
Canceling ice water.
Good assistant.
That's it.
The hotel.
Yes, I want to go there.
Terrific. When would you like me? Now you would like to?
Yeah, she's still somehow drawn to this hotel. Like,
Give him a call. Josh, car, side door, now.
there's something in her that's drawing her towards this. Yeah. I don't know if Angel will be there. I guess we'll find out, but I'm very curious. We get to explore this version.
Yes, can we help? Oh, Miss Chase, how can you help me? How can I help you?
And it's interesting to see the hotel being used as an actual hotel because, you know, obviously it's been run down for so long.
Artist Jacques Latour. Remodeling me.
He's like, please don't rip the wallpaper off the walls. But yeah, some little piece of obviously her other life with Angel is still calling to her. Like she had the flash of that nursery with Connor.
Bad wallpaper.
That's what she wrote. Yes, that's where the girl's in trouble.
Wait a second. What are you doing in Reseda?
Yeah,
She's like, you know what? I was wondering that myself. I got a little hunch. Got on down a path.
Even though I spilled some Diet Coke on the book I was using and had to improvise a little.
This is not a situation where you want to improvise.
I think we should get out of here before...
Yeah, cue. What did they say? One-eye, three-mouth demon? That's it. That's exactly it. Yep.
Go, Cynthia. Come on, get out of here, Cynthia. Go!
And it's interesting how in this version, oh, with the lamp, Cordelia's still going out to save the girl from the vision. Oh, good night. Oh, Wesley and Gunn.
Outside.
Wesley, what are you doing here, and what happened to your other arm?
Okay.
What happened to his arm? Great question. Ooh.
Oh my god. My mom is gonna freak.
That should be the least of your worries. You just summoned a demon there, bud.
No sane person reason I can think of. I come out here and whammo, slimy monster fun time.
She still ends up doing the exact same thing, yeah, even in this new reality.
Really hard to repress it.
Right. Well, as much as I'm enjoying this forced death march down memory lane.
Hey, what is it with you, Sunnydale?
Wesley is a lot grumpier in this reality.
Folks I ever met.
3. Who else is here in LA?
I'm guessing Wesley lost his arm and that Cordelia was there to save him, so that's why he was able to, you know, still have 2 arms, but without her there, this is what happened.
It'd be the suckiest job in the world.
Pays the bills. Occasionally.
Don't be shocked by his condition.
And it's interesting to see what an effect, you know, Cordelia had on everybody. Obviously, without her gone, this is the reality they'd live with. And he has the visions now. Oh my gosh, poor Angel.
I won't do that. I didn't mean. Only if it's dead. It's me. It's my fault. It was me. Okay. I didn't mean.
Like a mattress on the floor in chains because he gets violent. Oh my god.
No, I'm afraid. I'm afraid.
And obviously no Fred because she'd still be stuck in Pilea.
Fine. 171. You'll see 171. My head doesn't hurt. My head doesn't hurt.
Oh, I hate this version of Angel. It's so sad.
I wanted to die, but I was afraid to die. I was afraid to die.
And no son either. No Connor. Yeah.
171.
Oh, poor guy.
Okay. Everything is gonna be okay.
It's my fault. I couldn't do anything. There's nothing I could do.
Everything's gonna be okay.
Oh my, a smooch. Let's break this new reality, whatever it is. Oh, she has the visions.
I respect what you're trying to do. It's noble and heroic and all that other Russell Crowe gladiator crap.
You've seen
Didn't love it.
the world, and it includes the visions. And if the powers that be aren't complete dumbasses, they know it too.
Yep. She's become more and more protective of the visions and wants to hold on to them.
Loophole.
I'll take it.
You may want to think about that. The only way you get to keep the visions is by becoming
a demon. And she's not gonna do that.
Besides, the effects from the transformation would be numerous and unpredictable. You may never be able to lead a human life again.
She doesn't want her friends to be like this, though. Yeah, she knows what the alternative is now.
So, demonize me already.
Oh, what? Cordelia! Oh my gosh.
It was an honor being your guide, Cordelia Chase.
What kind of demon, though? Oh my god. Oh my god.
What's happening to her?
There's a lot of kind of demons. Is she gonna be a peaceful demon? Oh.
There's a demon waiting for him. He's red with 4... No, make it 5 horns.
And she's not being affected as she was before by the visions because she's levitating. Yep. And part demon. Oh, that's gonna be an awkward conversation. Oh my gosh. So that was my first time watching Angel, Season 3, Episode 11. Probably one of my favorite episodes of this season so far. It was obviously a very Cordelia-based, episode. We had been dealing with Darla and Connor and, everything with Angel for the past few episodes. And then they shifted, the focus onto Cordelia for this episode. It was so well done. I love that we got to explore the possibility of what, Cordelia's life would have been like. Their sitcom, Cordy. I love that they filmed that little segment, with the fake intro, song and the theme with her and the show just being called, Cordy, basically, her nickname, and her being a big success. And like I said, we haven't really seen her pursue acting in a while. Obviously, there's been a lot going on, and medically with her as well, that she's been taking this medication, going for CAT scans and MRIs and dealing with these issues, and hasn't really had the time or energy to pursue acting as she wants. And now she kind of had that chance, even in this fake reality. So it's very interesting to see this alternate universe situation and the things that were similar and the things that were different. Obviously, Wesley and Gunn are still involved, but Wesley is missing an arm. And they did reference, the demon that had taken Wesley's arm, and I'm guessing in that situation Cordelia was there and was able to step in and help them and get them out safely so that Wesley didn't lose his arm, basically. But without her there, that didn't happen. So Wesley was hurt, and there's still Doyle still passed away, but he gave the visions to Angel instead, which is just having a huge effect on him. Obviously there's no baby, Connor's not there, who knows where Darla is, and they're still at the hotel. But to see Angel in that room that's so barren, and to see Angel become so like primal and animalistic as he's just got these chains on the wall because he's gonna become violent when he gets the visions, because it's a vampire with visions now, and they physically affect him, and just a mattress on the floor, like just such a lonely, sad life. And Angel's already gone through so much, and he has a soul, like he's gonna feel these things just like Cordelia would feel these things, and maybe more intensely. Like they seem to have a very strong effect on him as his mental state seems to have deteriorated, and he's repeating things over and over, and doesn't have the comfort that Cordelia brought to him, and doesn't have that friend, that person who was there to tell him everything's going to be okay. And not that Wesley isn't supportive, but it's not the same. And to have Cordelia as like their rock and, their person who's there to support them and care about them and make sure, that everything is, taken care of, and to be there for Angel, because she always went out of her way to make sure that Angel, how are you doing, are you okay? And Wesley tried his best, but again, it's not the same. So it was interesting to see what the absence of that would produce, and without Cordelia there, and obviously Angel with the visions, this is his reality, and to see Cordelia in this alternate reality go down this, okay, for some reason I have to be at this hotel. Like, there's something in her that still is being called to this. It's not like she's completely forgotten about it. It's like when she sees Wesley, she still recognizes him. She hasn't seen him in years, obviously. And when she sees Angel, she still recognizes him. He has no idea who she is at first. And the fact that she's, okay, I know there's something here. She sees her own handwriting that she put on the wall in the hotel, as a clue that inadvertently was for herself later on, and goes to that address and is able to, just saves the girl like she wanted to the whole time. Anytime Skip was talking to her, she was just like, we need to save this girl. We need to get to this address. Like, this is so important. She never lost sight of that. She's always been focused on trying to help people, with these visions and save them as quickly as possible. And it was great to see Skip back as well. So as soon as he came in, I was like, I definitely he's got a very distinct, demon costume. And we met him when Angel went to hell to again save Cordelia and freed Billy. And he just has this, very sarcastic, but also, very straightforward personality. And it was great to see him back. He was one of my favorite demons, which I know is weird to say, but he always stuck out. That interaction between him and Angel was so funny, and just this deadpan, wit that he had, and him telling Cordelia, hey, you're gonna die, I'm very worried about, because that seems to still be on the table. Like, this is a loophole, but it doesn't seem to have fixed the damage that is done. Like, this is just to prevent further damage. So, Skip saying your next vision will be your last. Please no spoilers, but that seems very, very ominous. But then she also had her vision while she was floating midair. So maybe that's not true. I have no idea, because, yeah, that would have been her next vision. But it was so strange to see her with a vision and just, talking normally at a normal pace, and not convulsing, and not, throwing her head back, and not, freaking out. And physically she seemed okay, and I don't know if she's even feeling all of those things, because normally when she's feeling those things she gets upset, and she was definitely floating like 2 feet off the air, which everybody had some questions about. So she's gonna have to explain to them that she's part demon now. And that's how protective she is of these visions. She said so many chances to get rid of them. She could have told Skip, yeah, I want nothing to do with these, ooey gooey monsters. I just want to be a famous actress. And I think if that had been, in season 1, she probably would have gone that route. But we've seen Cordelia's character change so much over the seasons and grow into this person who's, more and more compassionate. And I know it was hard when she saw Angel having that conversation of, she's just some rich girl from Sunnydale and she's weak and she can't handle it. And those are definitely not ways that I would use to describe Cordelia Chase that we have now. And she doesn't think of herself that way. And I know Angel was just trying to convince the powers that be that they needed to take them away from her, but Cordelia takes such pride and responsibility with these visions that she doesn't want to give them up, and maybe hasn't accepted that it might be the end of her, but is willing to take a chance and, continue on for as long as she can. And I'm very curious to find out what part demon she is. Like, is it 50%? Is it 75%? Like, she definitely still looks, like a normal human, obviously, but is she gonna have a demon face now? What is that gonna be like? And what kind of demon? Throughout the series, we've seen so many different demons. Some are good, some are horrible. Is she gonna be a peaceful demon? I don't think we've ever seen a demon that levitates, and I don't think she was planning on telling them she was part demon, because how's that conversation gonna go? And they also just found out that she was taking all this medication, she was getting all these tests done, her brain is deteriorating. Like, she gave up a lot, obviously, to keep these visions, and maybe she'll regret making that decision. I don't know. She decided, pretty quickly. It's not like she had a week to think about it, and who knows what implication that's gonna bring, down the road. But she definitely needs to tell everybody, very soon that she's a demon and that's why she's floating. And how's Angel going to respond to that? And, Wesley and Gunn. And I'd like to think they would understand, because it's for the visions and she's trying to protect the human side of herself by having, the physical toll of visions impact the demon side. I don't know how that's going to play out in her body, but yeah, it was very interesting. And we know she's still going to continue to get visions, obviously. So I'm glad she's going to be okay for the time being. And she was, this out-of-body coma experience was very worrying. And at first, she could be dead. And I was like, we can't do that. Like, we can't go from an episode where we lose Darla to now losing Cordelia. Like, Angel was not even accepting the fact, and we've definitely seen Cordelia in dangerous situations before, but Angel was in no way even, entertaining that thought. He's like, we need to talk to the powers that be. He, gets Lauren involved, and he is not even gonna go near that's an option. The alternative version of Wesley seemed very grumpy. He didn't seem happy. He had this like 5 o'clock shadow. He had like some scruff in his beard, and he definitely didn't seem like the usual Wesley that we know. Obviously, he's lost an arm also, which would have a huge impact on him, but he just seemed very like tougher, and he seemed more angry, and obviously seeing Angel like that would be horrible. And it's just him and Gunn. Like I said, Fred's not there because she's probably still in Pylea, so Fred's whole storyline, doesn't exist in this reality. Connor's not there. Like I said, who knows where Darla is, and Doyle still passed away. Like, it's not even like Doyle's alive in this version. He's still not around, and to think of Angel going through those visions would be so painful. And for this all to happen on Cordelia's birthday as well. Birthday episodes in, the Buffy Angelverse are notoriously horrible. And to think that this is what happened to her. And I don't think we've had a Cordelia birthday episode before. So that was interesting. And, everybody is so excited to celebrate her. And of course, what happens is she has to basically choose if she wants to, be an actress, if she wants to continue the life she has, and ends up becoming part demon. I don't know if this means she's going to give up her acting career, entirely, because now she's, experienced it, because technically that version of reality just kind of erased, the other one. But she said she still had all her memories and everything. So yeah, I'm very curious to see where that's going to go. She hadn't really talked about it in a while, but yeah, that was her goal when she came to LA, and it's interesting to think about, Skip pointing out the sports, you're here and he's here and you intersect here, and, if she would have met somebody else at that party, because it's not like her and Angel were super close in Sunnydale. Her and Wesley, had kissed one time, and they all end up here, obviously, but it's not like she was looking for Angel at that party. She was trying to network and meet connections to help her with her career. And Angel calling himself a champion, and the powers that be saying, we need a champion, like, we need you, you're the only one who could even talk to them, basically. But they're super dismissive, and these whispering sounds Cordelia is hearing throughout, and the fact that nobody could hear her as well would be so frustrating. She can't leave a note, she can't do anything. She has to take over Angel's body basically temporarily while he's asleep. Again, I don't know why she just wouldn't crawl back into her own body, but maybe that's not how it works. We find out that Doyle, loved Cordelia. Obviously, we know he had a crush on her, but he was able to transfer the visions to her, and, she's been able to do this for so long because, he loved her, and that somehow altered, how she would respond to having the visions, or, how her body would respond, because we saw, what was it, Tammy from, the hundreds and hundreds of years ago, and her whole head is blown out, which was terrifying because, she only had the visions for a year, and that's what happened, basically. And I know that's a fate Cordelia doesn't want, but she's also wants to keep helping people, and she knows there's no other option, really. She doesn't want to give this responsibility to anybody else because she feels like it's hers, and she does a great job. And it's going to be very interesting to see her now not really affected. Maybe she won't need the medication anymore. Like I said, I don't think her brain damage, this deterioration is going to grow back. I think it's just going to prevent, further damage. And it seems like there's already quite a bit. They said like 40% of her brain. I definitely thought Lauren would be able to see her and communicate with her, but no, it was nothing. And when he goes to talk to the powers that be, he comes back, with a broken horn, and they put a spell on him so that he can't even talk, which was funny. But yeah, like, I was like, he would be the only one, like, he would be the hope that, she'd be able to connect, but nothing. He walks right through her like she's a ghost. I love that we got to see, Dennis the ghost in this episode, as well as he had thrown, a birthday party for Cordelia when she came home with a banner and all of these balloons and everything, and was really excited to celebrate with her. And then finds out what's going on, and Fred knows that she's got other medication and stuff hiding somewhere, and he doesn't want Cordelia to become a ghost, obviously. So I love this character of Dennis the Ghost, who's been this long-running character throughout the series and is just overly protective of Cordelia, and I think she really appreciates that. And he always takes care of her, and obviously doesn't want anything bad to happen to her. overall, I thought it was a great episode. I really enjoyed it. It was such a unique approach to an episode to get to see this different reality. We don't get to see that very often, and to see Cordelia, you know, have her opportunity to pursue her dreams and still decide she wants, you know, this gooey, sticky, cleaning up, you know, monster fate, and keeps her visions. And I'm very curious to see what this new half-demon Cordelia life is going to be like, because, yeah, what kind of demon is she? She can levitate. What other powers does she have? You know, I feel like this is just the beginning, and I'm very curious to see in the next episode how that conversation's going to go, because clearly she's going to have to tell them. They saw her floating. Is she going to float, you know, every time she has a vision? You know, what's that going to look like? They're going to go out in public and she's going to start floating? Like, what are they going to do? And it was great to see, you know, they've set up a nursery for Connor, and yeah, this other fate that Angel was in was horrible, and I'm glad they're able to come back to reality and that Cordelia is choosing this. And we saw her also have an opportunity to give up her visions in Pylea, and she didn't want that either. So yeah, she definitely knows this is where she wants to be, and is very, you know, confident in that decision. And she knows that there's risks involved, and I don't even want to entertain the thought of her not being around. So I'm hoping this half demonness will help with her headaches and the medication that she's taking, and prevent, you know, future damage from the visions, because they seem to literally be killing her and she has no control over them, like they just happen. But thank you so much for sharing in this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for TV shows you think I should watch, please comment below. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content. Oh, she's still taking this medication for the visions. Oh, walks right through her. Dang it, he was our only hope. Why are there always multiples of such orifices? They always love their ominous messages, don't they? That should be the least of your worries. You just summoned a demon there, bud. What happened to his arm? Great question. And he's a champion, apparently.